loves, we're back. It is Wednesday, June 22nd, but we are going to be talking about 8 episodes.
We had a Days marathon.
We did. We have watched 8 episodes of Days in the past 3 days, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Normal people would just go to the latest episode, but not Days.
We make no claims to be normal. So, as you know, we were up camping in the Thousand Islands of New York, and no TV, and then we got behind, hanging out with my brother.
No internet, no Hulu.
No, nothing. We had a little internet break. But we had a great time in New York, hanging with my family, our family, and it looks like Days got shut out of the Emmys again. Very depressing, but everyone looked good. I thought Crystal Chappelle looked amazing. Who else looked really
Molly Burnett.
Yes, we loved her dress. Who else did really stuck out?
We'll post some of the photos.
Yeah, there were some good photos. There was a picture of our new guy. What is his name? Is it Freddie Prinze? No.
Freddie Prinze.
No, I got that wrong. Who's the new guy that's coming on as Will's love interest? There was a picture of Will and the new guy from 90210 in their Emmy gear, and they look cute.
Alright, so let's talk about Will. So they're starting to show his coming out, like the signs when he's in the hospital. I thought that whole prom thing was kind of dorky. But
oh
anyway,
my god, that is not dorky. That's what every girl dreams of.
Yeah, whatever.
FYI, that kind of ceremony is what I expect on, like, my birthday.
Yeah, okay, whatever. So she's like, the part I was looking forward to was getting laid in the hotel room, and he's like,
her exact
almost,
words.
Swallowing on his own puke. Like,
oh God, JB, do you have to go that far?
Whatever. That's what I'm exaggerating, but that's if you extrapolate. But he was like, yuck. And then he said, I don't want to hurt you. Yeah. Where did that come from? And that was really confusing, and she called him out on it. And I don't blame her.
Teenagers sometimes just say stupid random crap because they watch so many movies and they feel they need to throw the lines out there.
What makes him believe that he's going to hurt her unless he has some doubts about something? So anyway, those 2 signs.
My deepest, darkest fear is that Ken Corday is going to lose his gumption and only go partway with the story, because as you know that he has rewritten the whole Will gay storyline. And I'm afraid they're just going to have Will be like torn and not know what to do and confused and yada yada, and not actually go so far as to have a relationship.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
That'll appease both camps. He can be gay, but he's not going to go anywhere near another guy.
Is he going to be like the confused teenager, or is he going to go full on and he's going to carry on that trajectory for the rest of the show? Because this could really limit him. I mean, this is a great opportunity for him as an actor, but it could limit his character. But
well,
anyway,
yeah, that's why they always say they don't have that many gay characters, because then it limits, I mean,
the relationships.
Look at someone like Kate, who's, I mean, she's in scenes with all different kinds of people. From Daniel to yesterday, Rafe and Stefano, and once you decide to make a character gay, they've only got like one option.
Yeah.
So okay, talked enough about that.
So much is going on. Where are we going to start?
My brother taught me a new expression, which I really loved him using around my children. But he would say, "Holy shit balls!" And oh my gosh, I think it's appropriate here.
So anyway,
Carly.
Oh, that was awesome when she was snorting the drugs off the tabletop. My God,
and now
she is in a heap of trouble.
Jennifer's caught her now with the residue of whatever that was.
And then she's like, "I'm conflicted about you and Daniel." So her claws are starting to come out. She's gonna scratch Jennifer's eyes out.
I mean, does she even want to be with Daniel, or is this like the depression talking, or what? So that storyline's coming to a huge head.
Yeah.
She's completely about to get busted for being on drugs. She's off her freaking rails about the Jennifer Daniel thing. She's involved in this whole EJ mess, which this storyline is going to rock. Oh, anybody who loves a good drinking game, we're ready to start the vendetta.
Vendetta.
Oh my god, I thought we were done with that word after Sammy and Lucas said it about 18,000 times.
So EJ's been shot in the head and hitting the noggin with a lead bat.
I thought that Brady was a bit of a wuss to have his henchman do the first throw. I mean, way to go, Brady. You have some other guy whack him over the head with some kind of device. What was that? A little club? And then you go in and beat the living guitar out of him?
Well, EJ has other people do his dirty work.
I know, but you either do the whole thing or you don't do it at all. You don't have someone else do the first blow and then start knocking him around. And he did just recently sustain a major blow to the head.
So we think that the way they're going to write off Taylor is that it's going to come out that EJ was behind New Rafe. Well, there's just one little tidbit to come out. What's the matter? You're looking at me.
No, what I
saying
think...
something.
No.
And once that comes out, she's not going to be able to forgive him, and that's going to break them up.
But what New Faith is going to do is he's going to say, once he throws the Demiras under the bus, he's going to say that they paid him to kill Faye too. And EJ and Stefano are going to be like, wait, no, we didn't do that part. And everybody else is going to be like, oh, okay, so you paid a man to repeatedly rape Sammy, and you let a psychopath be around your little kids, and you kept Rafe prisoner and tried to erase his memory, but we're supposed to believe you didn't do this thing to Faye, and then Taylor's going to be history.
Yeah. Well, even one little toe in the New Rafe involvement, that's enough. Whether he told him to kill Faye or not, just the fact that he was on the payroll. I mean...
Well, he must have told her something. The night they got busy, he admitted that he was down at the pier ready to shoot Rafe. Did he not admit that? And that's the part I don't remember exactly. I thought he told her, I was going to shoot Rafe, and did she not say, why? Why were you going to do that?
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was all like, I'm going to take care of this, father.
Instead, she's like, come here. I'm going to take off my size 0 clothes.
0? Do they make negative sizes? 0. She'd be swimming in a 0.
Yeah. I mean, when we met Allison Sweeney, she weighed about 14 pounds. And Taylor standing next to Allison Sweeney, or even Nicole, who's another, 16-pounder, these women that are really, really skinny, that we have met that are really skinny, look big next to Taylor. So I could only imagine.
I'm scared to see her in person.
We're not going to now.
Yeah, well.
Now that she has joined the ranks of the unemployed. So, alright, and I gotta do my little autism plug here. I noticed that Theo was having a milkshake the other day, and I didn't hear anything about it being casein-free milkshake. So, okay, so we're doing gluten-free, but not casein-free. What's that all about? Alright, I'm done.
Alright.
I had to say it.
So, what else?
What other notes do I have on our 8-day... I didn't take a lot of notes for watching 8 episodes.
So, is Melanie starting to sort of gravitate towards Brady as a love interest now that she's protecting him, or is this just a...
Now that Francisco San Martin has been let go, she might be thinking that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's Dario.
Yes.
In case you guys didn't know. Is Mark Kopka coming back for real? You told me that when I was in New York, and I'm afraid to go on Twitter until now because I was so behind. As it was, I went on Twitter once and saw something about EJ dying.
What makes you doubt that he's not coming back?
Well, I haven't looked it up myself.
Oh, okay.
So you looked it up?
I just saw it on Twitter, and I saw some articles written on some blogs, I think.
I would be really happy with that. We love Mark Kopka. He's one of our favorites.
We do. So I like this whole Bo and
oh yeah,
Hope thing going on.
Oh
I love Bo, the badass cop.
Oh yeah. He's like when they're in the hospital, he goes, "We're so screwed." Yeah, Bo and Hope being the ones to solve the whole New Rafe thing. That's awesome. I mean, Days is on fire right now.
It is. A lot of good storylines. That was so creepy when the dude was on, when New Rafe was on drugs, and then Sammy was turning into Faye, and
Oh, and then when Taylor walks in and Sammy's in the locket giggling like, he killed her, ha ha ha. You know, like, she's happy that they finally busted this guy, but Taylor's like, why are you excited that your husband killed my mother, and why do you have my locket on? Yeah.
And then Rafe trying to proposition Kate outside the house.
I think,
he was grasping
I think
straw.
Rafe is liking that he gets to pretend to be a player so that he gets to hit on every woman in Salem.
So you were saying that he's got to play 4 characters. Rafe, new Rafe, Rafe pretending to be new Rafe, and new Rafe pretending to be Rafe.
Yeah, so if
That's a lot to keep straight in your head.
If I were you, Galen, I'd be asking for a raise, but there's no money for that.
And he just switches in, you know, like there's subtle nuances when he's Rafe pretending to be new Rafe. Like he makes, you know, certain mistakes on purpose.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just be perfectly new Rafe.
Now, I want to talk about the sex scene of Danifer. First of all, Melissa Reeves is a sexy young thing. Why did they have to have her in the bed with the sheet up to her chinny chin chin? Was that partly because they didn't want to show the open heart surgery wounds?
Oh, but I'm sure that he got rid of those.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Daniel. You know, Daniel.
Microplastic surgery.
He's got those invisible stitches things down pat, man. But I also want to say, Jennifer, just a little tip. No post-coital serious talk. Like, you know, they barely get done, and she's like, "Oh, I just want to make sure that you're ready for this, and I know I'm ready, but are you ready?" I'm like, whoa! Just enjoy the moment, okay?
How about Chloe?
Oh yeah, the Chloe Quinn thing, and Quinn being with Kate and working with her, but being Vivian's son, and now Kate knows there's something going on, and Vivian, when she's like, let's go have a drink, and then she says to Quinn, I'll tell you about the first time I buried someone alive.
I thought she was going to kiss him, like, passionately.
Oh,
like,
no. But, yeah, that's a crazy, crazy, crazy weird dynamic, and I'm so freaking angry that they're getting rid of all that. That Quinn-Vivian storyline rocks, and they're just going to throw it out.
They're going to throw it down the drain, just tossing it out.
And Chloe, that whole segment, I mean, what are they going to do? Are they going to even write that off, or are we just going to stop seeing those? And it concerns me that they're just taking a whole storyline and getting rid of it.
Is she going to move to Chicago so she can be closer to Parker and Philip?
And what? And then what's going to happen? Will Vivian and Quinn go to jail?
I don't know. Or they'll do a Stephanie on us and just not even write them off.
Yeah, they've got 6 characters that they have to write off in the next couple months.
I'm seriously
6.
worried
How
about
are they going to pull this off?
the repercussions, the aftershocks of when Crystal Chappelle leaves.
Yeah.
The fan base is enormous. I mean,
what are you thinking,
yeah, this
Ken
is not.
Corday?
This is get rid of all those people, but don't get rid of. Well, I'm not saying get rid of them. I think
I'm
getting
just
rid of
saying,
Chloe at this stage is
and Crystal
a
Chappelle,
pretty bad move.
She has amazing fans because not only is she an amazing actress, but she's just freaking nice. I mean, she's nice. She let us interview her. She called our house to let us interview her.
Well, the producers of the show don't care about nice. They care about money and fans.
Yeah, but nice equals money and fans. People go ape
but the
freaking
cost,
crazy over her.
the amount of fans that she brings to the show for whatever she's paid with, I'm sure is a great ratio, a good return on.
Yeah.
So I'm very worried. Yeah, I know they're trying to cut costs, but they're going to lose some serious amount of fans when she
There's all
says
the
goodbye.
okay. So I need to know the truth. They brought her on. They got all of her fans from her previous soap. Now all those people say they're going to leave, but what percentage really is? Like, once you've gotten hooked on a soap that you've been watching for 2 years, if you came because of Crystal Chappelle, are you going to leave? Really? Are you really not going to watch?
It's like a wave, and it deposits fans and leaves and takes a few with them.
But I'm just saying, it just doesn't seem good business sense to get rid of her.
No.
I'm not happy about it. And Chloe is not any, what's the word? She's not exactly, gotten 0 fans either.
No, people like her.
I mean, she's got the Dan Lowy fans. That started a whole charity organization. And the Flowies and the Broies. I mean,
Brodies?
Kyle Lauder, Nicole's real life husband, Ariane Zucker's real life husband, he's still answering Rowie questions in interviews.
Oh, God.
And he hasn't been on the show since like 2006 or something, or 2005.
So, Chad going to the dark side, he is on fire. He's getting lots of scenes now that he's a Demera.
Yeah. I love his whole interaction with...
You know, he's totally conflicted. He's got Gabby, or not Gabby.
Abby.
Abigail. Yeah, so that's... He's getting some action there.
Which they 100% changed her name to Abigail because of the Abby Gabby rhyming. I am sure of that.
But anyway, he's already starting to do illegal stuff.
Oh, I love that whole gray area. First, I love the part where Stefano said, when he asked if he did anything illegal, he said, if I don't go to jail for it, then how can it be illegal? And I thought that was so smart and brilliant. Like, he's saying he can get away with it because he's able to have a better lawyer. But what he's trying to say to Chad is, if I'm not in jail, I couldn't have done anything illegal, right? I'd be in jail, right? But then when Kate brings up the whole gray area Madeline was in when she decided to be a whore, I'm like, that might not be your best selling point.
Kate has got to be Chad's mom, for God's sake.
Oh, please let it be.
Let this come out.
Please.
I have not had a sign yet that this is the case, but I'm waiting where they drop just a little subtle hint.
I liked it when Quinn brought up the fact that when he's like, oh yeah, we should not let hookers raise children. That was awesome. Alright,
yeah,
so
Kate's
what else?
a badass. My gosh.
Oh, I thought that Bo and Hope, I was impressed how quickly they figured out the new Rafe thing.
Oh, but how lame was it that they secure him and then he kicks the camera? This is after he had already pulled those shenanigans earlier. I mean, come on. And you got him in a wooden chair where he can stand up. I mean, what?
And now they left him with Hope again. Is he not alone with Hope again right now?
Are any of his appendages secured? God,
I don't think so. And I thought he already broke that chair. Would they get another one?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Truth serum. I love... Truth serums are one of those secret weapons of soaps where
Oh,
they can make anything happen. They're like, don't exist in real life. And they do on soaps, and they can make anything they want happen. Doubles, truth serum, mysterious twins. That kind of stuff.
Should have that stuff at couples therapy. Wouldn't that be some interesting stuff? How would you like if we both took truth serum? You think we'd come out of that okay?
Yeah. Yeah, just fine.
I'm not saying I have any overwhelming lies or secrets I'm keeping from you, honey. I'm just curious. All right, I think we have gone on long enough.
I'm trying to think if we've missed any juicy storylines because there's so much good stuff going on.
Well, I'm sure we have because we've had to talk about 8 episodes in one little 14, 15-minute time period. But I've got nothing. But this whole vendetta, Stefano, Nicole, Brady, Nicole and Maggie.
Oh yeah, Maggie's going to adopt Nicole. Take her under her wing.
I can't wait for her to be the next one at the Maggie halfway house.
Because they were very civilized with each other.
It will be so cute, and Victor would go crazy. And I love how many times Maggie keeps showing up at Victor's house, telling him to call her for some fun.
You think that Maggie could not piss off Victor anymore, and then
I know, like
Nicole comes along, Who
if
next?
If she lets Nicole move in there,
she'll take Vivian in next.
Oh, that'd be good stuff.
No.
Probably
anyway, on that.
Okay, the couple that watches Stays Together.
Stays together.